So, where's my cigarettes? So today I'd like to talk about um, what's going on. So it's actually hard to speak on camera after a while. I've been in an asylum, in an insane asylum, and I haven't been speaking English. I've been speaking only Russian when I went to Dublin's school. So I'm not sure what I should speak about because uh, you know I can say a lot of things. Um, you know, okay, so I've been doing social media in the end of 2017, in actual 2017, and in 2018 I deleted my Viki account, I deleted my Instagram in the end of 2017 because I got depressed and I felt like people that I was surrounded by didn't really, I had become different, and the people that were in my life at that time, maybe I got a little bit arrogant, of course, but I wanted something else. I wanted new people in my life. Of course, it's illogical right now. I realize that to delete accounts, you just gotta add something. This is probably the wisdom to add something because when you get rid of something, you get rid of advantages that come with it, and this is a big mistake that I've made a lot. I hope that, well, I haven't told the story yet, but when I got into asylum, in mental asylum, a couple things happened. Right now I realize that, but not, of course, actually everything, but I realize a little. I felt everything, and I was betrayed, and my girlfriends were raped, and I had bad relationships with everyone. You know, maybe it's not their fault, maybe it's my fault, but yeah, it was not sweet, and I had $0 at my bank account. Well, not like the situation has changed. It has changed in a different direction, actually. Well, I didn't have zero. I had minus balance in my account, and right now it's actually more minus than it was. But okay, we will deal with that. I hope. So my business was, my ideas were implemented instead of me. In school I was really bullied, or rather used and bullied and made fun of, and these people that did that, they fucked me up in a bad way. Maybe it's my fault that I didn't let them out of my life. Maybe it's my trauma. But it happened, and besides all of that, I felt really the sufferings of hell, I guess, because because many bad stuff happened at the same time, and I wasn't, you know, it's not like I'm defending myself, because I wasn't, in the best. Um, I wasn't the best person, actually. I was positive, but I watched a lot of ISIS videos because I wanted to bring positivity to politics, and what happened. Um, I got positive, really positive, and then I watched a lot of ISIS. I watched James Foley. I couldn't find the video of him, um, of him, you know, and I just watched some parts, yeah, but yeah, I tried to bring positivity into a negative world, and I got consumed by negativity, and then but a lot of bad stuff happened, and I got I guess raided by a girl. Um, my plans were, to rise, to do everything slowly, to go from business to business, maybe even get famous a little bit. But of course, it's not like I tell this. A lot of people think that I'm a trash talker because they think that I just do this. I just do this like that. But okay. But on camera, I'm shy. Yeah, they think that I mean to do this like by a finger snap. But of course, I would invest my efforts because I learned how to do this, and I would go to mentors and I would do all of this stuff. But yeah, I'm maybe I'm making this video not only to help others but to help myself, because I couldn't speak after the mental asylum, and everything happened quickly. Maybe I'm even thankful to the situation that happened. Maybe if it wouldn't happen, if I wouldn't get into mental asylum, maybe it would be worse, because we know that, yeah, it could be worse. Maybe, I'm not sure, because how worse it could be. Nevertheless, it happened, and I lost my handsomeness, I guess. I lost everything, but I got new people. I couldn't, maybe my problem was that I achieved some stuff. I was rising a bit, and I got really smart. I developed my intelligence to a peak, maybe. And then I didn't know what to do with this. I wanted just to make business, and I thought that I would be alone, I would get money, and then I would get some girl, and then but while getting money I would be alone, because nothing is really sweet and pretty in this life. And yeah, I something happened. I felt everything, but I can't explain it in words. Maybe I don't even know everything, but it struck me, definitely. And now I have recovered a bit. I worked a lot, to get out of the state. I got out of asylum. I was Joker. Yeah, it was irony. After asylum, I got into asylum on August 9th, I guess. I don't remember, to be honest. And I got out of asylum in October, and in October it was a Russian premiere of Joker. and I watched it, and I was like, okay, nice, I know this. And then, I didn't know what to do because my most precious asset, which is my intelligence, didn't work. I just couldn't think. Um, I didn't know what to do because everything I wanted to do was to rise, to get great stuff, and I just felt, yeah, I was broken. But luckily, I had family who like maybe support me, maybe. Um, well, I had one new person in my life who supported me actually, but I couldn't accept his love. It wasn't a girl, by the way. Maybe it was a girl as well, but like physically, I was only. I don't want to. Yeah. So, but offline, I saw me. The person who got into my life, which I'm thankful to. His name is Peter Signikov. Yeah, he actually helped me because all of this stuff, um, all of the pain that I got through, kind of reflected in Nazism in me because it was, yeah, it was bad. By the way, lately I've been reading Mein Kampf. Yeah. So, maybe that's it for now because it's already 12 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't sweet and pretty. I just wanted to share that. It was tough. But maybe if a person who would watch this would, the lesson that I have made from that is you can't avoid bad stuff, but you can embrace it actually. Because looking back, I couldn't avoid asylum because it made me, actually maybe saved me in a way. But you can embrace it and you can go through this and you can get better after that. To not get into asylum, you just need to be humble. Really, if you rise, you need to know that you will fall. Yeah, life is consisted of rise and fall. But you can embrace it and you can rise and fall in your mind. Yes, maybe this is the lesson.